that the detective dude is outside of the coffee shop. He finds one of the coffee cups with the drug still in the bottom of it.
You telling me after all of this time, that's how they found out? Like after all of that time, all of the detective work that they've been doing, all they have to do is check the trash bags.
Uh, not only that, they're talking before he goes to look for that coffee cup. They're talking to the three detectives. They put everything together within 2 minutes. No, Tariq is working with this guy. This guy is connected to this guy. So all of this is related to this. Because if you think about it, if you carry the one, you add three, then this got to be, and they got to be doing something at a coffee shop because that doesn't make any sense. And if you put this with this, and now we got the whole operation. Let's claim coffee cups.
You know what it is? They just as confused as I am. When it comes to the episodes, like I was just like, man, what's going on for real? And then it's like one day I'll get it. One day everything will be like, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get it in 2 minutes. I'm like, that's what happened.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every fucking episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie. Anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hey, out there.
Oh, yeah. You see it. You see it. Black on Black Prime.
Black on Blacks. We got merch, lightweight. We'll have links in a minute. We'll talk to the staff.
We got hot links available in the back, y'all. You want hot or mild?
We got coupons for hot links. 50 cents off. Just go up there and tell them Black on Black sent.
Oh shit.
Well, we back, man. We back with another one.
Another one of them bangers, nigga. Power. It's the
Power.
Most popular show out right now because ain't nothing else on.
As far as black shit goes,
yeah. As far as black stuff goes, there's nothing else on. I've been watching Dave, but Dave is more whiter as I watch it.
I gotta get back. I gotta watch the new season. Yeah, it ain't no, y'all ain't suggesting nothing black. It ain't no black shit out there. Like it literally ain't no black shit out there except Power. But so here we go with episode
7.
Episode 7. A lot of shit happened in this one, but before we get to that lot of shit, we're gonna talk about these comments.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with your girl Bree. She says, "Shout out to the stylists because they really be having that shit on. I too feel like Salim is a confidential informant. He's too weird. Question: when did Big Mama get witness protection? Because what the fuck proof she going? What the fuck proof she going with? No phone call. Drew had the slowest kill scene. Why was Jenny and Blanca at the funeral? If they was going to arrest anyone? So the Russians did pull up and shoot instead of drive-bys, pulled up in a way to the damn hearse and still ain't hit nobody. Oh, my what's it called? It's more than, it's a how in the hell Kane know where Effie live, and we just learned her last name. She Veronique's cousin on her mama's side. I can see a relationship between them. Talk about Kane and
that's gonna happen.
Oh man, as these episodes will go, man, I don't know, man.
How you still don't know after this episode?
I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
So Adrian B left a comment as well. She said Tariq was a decoy so grandma could get away. Michelle commented under that. Michelle Tolliver said, I thought the same thing. I sure hope she listened to Tariq and went with Yasmin and Tasha.
She did.
Yeah. Lynn Vin said, great recap. Really enjoyed you guys. Glad that I found you. Now I'm a new subscriber. Look forward to episode 7 recap.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother. I like to hear that kind
Don't
of
say brother. I can't. I'm trying to look at the name. I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Hey man, he's a brother in Christ.
I'm saying it might be a female.
Let's see. Another Lynn Vince comment says, Tariq literally don't know Tasha and Yaz's new location. Remember when they moved they were moved by Tamika last season. I'm assuming that he contacted Tamika to get his grandma reunited with Tasha and Yaz. Hopefully this worked.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. That's why he said, Granny, Big Mama, I need you to go to Miss Whitman's office. That's Tamika.
Right. Your girl Bree said had to. And that was the comments for episode 6, Power.
Yeah, I think you got everything. You click that newest button. That's the only way to see them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones that we responded to already.
Appreciate the comments. So episode 7 started off with the big ass shootout for retaliation by the Russians. They killed.
So bad.
Bad. They killed. It was amazing acting. So Fat Cuz get shot. He don't call nobody. He sends a text.
That nigga said the Russians are coming. I was like, what the fuck? The Russians are coming.
If you shoot me, I'm not pulling out my phone to type it.
The nigga had all the energy in the world to send that text. That nigga said, I'm about to send this shit. No misspellings. Grammar was correct. The Russians are coming.
And the Russian saw him texting, so he grabbed his phone and sent another text.
I ain't done with this show because it's entertaining, man. This shit is comedy, bro. I'm starting to really feel this way about shows in general. Like, they know what they're doing. They're making shit so unrealistic to where it's just like, yo, they want people to talk about it because it's like,
yeah,
as long as people talking about it, it's popping. It don't have to be great. It don't have to be the best show. It's like, yo, we got good quality. We gonna do whatever the hell we want to do, bro. We gonna make attention. Yeah.
Attention. So that's the Russians are at them tough.
The Russians are coming.
They pulled all their drugs out the streets because the Russians fucking them up. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much how the episode opened, right?
Yeah, and then Mo has a conversation with Drew's baby daddy, Gordo.
And I feel like you said that. I feel like you said that shit verbatim. I don't remember. I'm not sure, but I feel like you said she was gonna tell him to leave Drew alone, and he's gonna be like, "Fuck that."
You're just like, "Fuck that." That's my baby daddy.
He was like, "So what's gonna happen is you're not gonna say shit, and I'm gonna keep fucking with Drew."
Yeah, I knew that.
Kind of looked like, nigga, I'll kill you.
I knew that nigga was dead as soon as, because like he really didn't like threaten her. He was more of like, you know, as long as we keep our mouth closed, we good. He was
that's what he was saying. It wasn't no threat. It was like you ain't gonna say shit, and I ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah, it's almost like she took it as a threat. So it is what it is. You can't cross Mo.
Yeah, because she tried to threaten him, like, because her whole thing, she ain't ever accepted what Drew doing. She tried to act like it, but she ain't accepted that shit. Because you seen that was that this episode when Drew come in like giddy and shit talking about him?
Yeah. Like Drew was just like, oh my God, I think this could work or whatever. Like, you know, I think this can be a thing. I'm like, man, please, come on, my nigga. First of all, that's your play cousin, whatever the case, whatever y'all want to call that nigga. Y'all damn near family. And they're not gonna send you off with just one nigga. Like Drew gonna have another boyfriend next season. Another nigga they gonna throw in there. He gonna be one of the hitmen. It's gonna be an enemy or something like that. They're gonna end up having a crazy kiss scene or some shit like that. We'll be like, God damn.
No, they won't leave this nigga alone.
And Mo gonna kill that nigga
too. Okay, so after that, because that was like the family dinner, they're discussing everything, right? Oh no. After Mo talked to dude. After Mo talked to dude.
Yeah. So she actually hits them up like to meet about.
We need to have a meeting. Right. But so we cut to Sax and Method Man going to the prison to talk to his brother about going to stand and what he's gonna say. Yeah. Redman would have murdered that scene.
He would have. He would have, like, in the way, and you know, the way that they wrote it, you can tell they wrote it for Redman.
Yeah, you can tell they wrote it exactly for him, but dude was not delivering it the same. It was like dude felt like dude was trying to be Redman.
Yeah.
He was like, I think about it all the time. I think about when I'm on the toilet. Like that. What? What
nigga don't want to get out of jail for real? If somebody if somebody try to help me, I was like, yo, we can get you out. You know what I mean? First of all, we got you to the point to where you're not gonna be in here. Like, we at least get parole, you know? So it's like, we're gonna help you actually get out. He's like, shit, I never thought I would be getting out of here, nigga. That ain't the point. Like we were trying to get.
No, it ain't that. I know he says why he didn't want to get out.
Well, I know why he didn't, but it's like
Yeah.
that's a bullshit excuse. Like, man, if I get out, it's just like me being in here, and you getting in trouble one day. It was like I was in here for nothing. Just like, dude, come on, man.
Hey, he was in there for years though. Like
You don't want to get
literally
out?
for nothing. If he, I want to
to
get out, yeah. But he's saying I took the rap so you could be great. This is his brother. Like I took the rap for you so you could be great. So if you turn around, he in his mind, he like I'm dying anyway. If you turn around and you go to jail, then it's literally like I did all this shit for nothing.
That nigga, he enjoyed jail. This nigga at some point, nigga took him to a helicopter. He wasn't feeling it. He was just like, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like you're gonna get I mean, I get the thought behind it, but it's just like, dude, you out of prison, bro. Like, let me worry about that. You wasn't supposed to go in here anyway. You took the rap for me.
Mm-hmm. But it's like it's double edged. It's double sided.
You wanted to be a martyr. That's all that was.
Yeah. That's exactly what that was. Monet kicking it with Big Mike already was hilarious to me.
I already knew she was said that nigga about when I saw the scene, I was just like, okay, this don't seem right. I don't know if she caught the fact that he was feeling her right away.
Yeah. But it seemed like it was the feeling forever about how they was talking. Like the shit he was saying, he was like, yeah, you always been the brains. I always been on you. Like he's letting her know, and she already knew that from back in the day.
Yeah.
So it's like using it to her advantage.
I'm from North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina. This is how we do it here.
That nigga still like 20 years old.
Big Mike. I think we passed the part where Monet had the meeting with Kane and Tariq and Braden, where she was like, she had to have a conversation with Tariq about like Lauren.
I wanted to ask, when the fuck did she become the leader of that part of the drug gang?
Talking about the Norma situation?
Yes. She had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, she pulled up on them niggas, and yeah, she had a lot of questions. You know what I mean? She was trying to figure out about the whole fucking son's in the background yelling and shit. She was pretty much saying like, Tariq, stop acting like a bitch. You know what I mean? We had to do what we have to do. This is the type of game that we in. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They have to do what they have to do. So I need information from you, because Tariq wasn't even talking in the meeting.
No, I'm saying before all of that, when did she become the leader of that? I mean, that Noma deal had nothing. Noma don't even fucking talk about Monet.
Yeah, I don't know if they were talking about Noma versus, weren't they talking about more of like the drugs that they were dealing?
The drugs that they were dealing did not. So before there was a Noma, the drugs came through Monet.
Right.
She was a connection. She was a plug. Mm-hmm. This Noma shit happened. It was Kane, Tariq, and Braden.
Right.
This is their connect now. This is their drug shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
How do you just come in the warehouse and be like, and then Kane like, yeah, well, she said we got to start doing this. You don't run shit here. No, fuck are you talking about? Take your ass home.
Well, now that Lorenzo's gone, I feel like she maybe felt like she has to step in, and
No, you ain't understanding what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. They don't have nothing to do with her. Yeah.
With her.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, okay, like Mecca was her dude, right? Like they killed Mecca, so they had to take over for what Mecca did. Like that's where Noma came in as.
Yeah.
So, wasn't she still tied up into all that and in some way? I mean, I know that they pretty much are proving themselves to Norma more than anything right now. Noma.
No, because they didn't even want to sell Noma's drugs.
Right. Are those Noma's drugs?
Yes. Okay. I'm saying they didn't. I'm saying Monet and fucking Poppy didn't want to sell Noma's drugs. Remember? They literally said that's your shit. They literally told Kane, we're not doing that. That's your shit. Yeah. So Kane took it because Kane is the one, his life is on the line.
Right.
So if anything, your meeting is with Kane and Drew. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. You get your ass out. You don't come in here calling the shots. What the fuck are you talking about? Step the fuck on. I mean, that was if I was Braden, I would feel like that. Like, what the fuck you mean? She said we can't do this. What are you talking about? I don't know this bitch.
Right. This nigga
Well,
got happy. Nigga got happy because somebody called him a nigga.
That was weird as fuck. Really? Cool. That was weird as fuck.
That was kind of corny.
It was corny as fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the whole angle of her stepping in and then Kane just like bowed to her. Nigga, this is y'all been doing this. This ain't had shit to do with her.
Okay, so I'm confused then. So I get that Tariq, Kane, and Tariq, Kane, Braden, and Effie are working for Noma right now because of the situation that happened for Mecca.
Mm-hmm.
So those drugs, the ones that have the imprint on them, or were those is that Mecca's drugs, or was that the drugs that come in that they're doing from their little coffee gig?
It's their drug. It's all the same. It's all part of the same thing.
It's all tied in the same thing. So where does I'm trying to remember where Mona comes in at in that situation. Like, 'cause I mean, she was the plug. So where's her? Like, who's dealing her drugs? Right
her
now?
plug is gone.
So she don't have shit. She's not in the drug game technically. She's like kind of forcing herself, is what you're saying, into this.
Is what no, I'm saying the way they wrote it, it's like they forgot all that. They forgot that she don't have a plug no more. They forgot it was a point where they didn't have no drugs. Remember, they was like their whole thing with that's why they talked to Big Mike in the first place. We need another plug.
We need another plug. Yeah.
So they didn't have one. And they just happened to get blindsided by Noma. And Noma, like, y'all, it wasn't a choice. Like, y'all going to sell drugs for me. It wasn't like, yeah, I know who Monet is. And so tell Monet you guys are now working for me. No, Monet ain't got shit to do with this.
Yeah.
But she just stepped in the warehouse like, oh, the boss is here. Like, no, get the fuck out. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You able to tell us you telling me to get out my drug warehouse? Bitch, you talk to him outside.
Like, talk to Kane. That's your son.
Yeah, that Kane, you deal with that. She don't run shit here. that shit was weird as fuck to me. The whole time I'm watching, like, how the fuck she become in charge? What are you talking about?
Somebody in the comments will let us know. I feel like
put that together for me because I don't get that. She don't run shit.
There's so many moving parts with this shit because then you have the situation between the Castillos and the Tejadas, however you pronounce that shit that one day, because now they're trying to get a cut from the Tejadas, the Castillos.
They want a bigger cut. They're getting a cut. They want 50%.
They want 50-50, and Drew is trying to pretty much his middleman is his boyfriend, you know what I mean? Because that, he's a part of that whole deal. So he's trying to get them to understand that, that can't happen. So he's pretty much trying to tell them, like, it doesn't seem like the family ain't fucking with Drew. You know what I mean?
No, they ain't fucking with all of it. Was a reason why though, because it was like the Russian shit. They was like, we didn't start the shit.
Yeah, like that was on y'all. Like, why we gotta help y'all, in y'all war pretty much. So
yeah.
So that's what I mean, like the moving parts right there. Like, so what the deal between those two families is that's not over drugs, is it?
Yeah, because they remember they killed the moving parts. They killed the nigga at the church, so they would have to come work for them.
It's a lot going on, bro. Go ahead, proceed.
Okay, we cut to a fucking bar where light skin Keisha's up there rapping. Is she a rapper in real life?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's up there rapping. It's open mic. Diddy's son hosted. Diddy's son like, yeah, we got another dude coming to the stage. I'm like, it's gonna be this weird ass nigga. Is he still texting Diana like, can we talk? Tevin Campbell, get it? Can we talk?
Oh shit.
This nigga look like Tevin Campbell, but he get on the stage. He says this, oh, I'm in love with you as poem. You're not in love with her that fast.
That shit was trash.
That shit was terrible. And then he says her name in the poem and tries to give her a flower. It's so funny to me how this nigga reacts to shit. This nigga go there, she read into another one, nigga walk in like, I just did all that for you. You're just gonna leave? Like he's so like oblivious to all the stupid shit he says. Like, you just disrespected my daddy at his wake. And you think a poem is like, that's good enough.
You can tell you
came to my door and saw me fucking Tariq.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that that's just his privileged mindset. You know what I mean? He thinks that, hey, just because I am who I am, or we find out how fake he is, but
yeah,
he feels that he can pretty much say a poem and get her back. Like that's just gonna be it. Like, you didn't just like you said, just like you ain't dissed the dead a couple minutes ago.
A couple minutes ago, you just disrespected my whole daddy and everything he stands for, and the rest of my family.
She slapped the shit out of that nigga in that room. And he started running off at the mouth. She was just like talking about Tariq. She slapped the hell out of that nigga, kept it pushing.
I be hating that shit, man. I hate how he reacts. Like, what did I say wrong, nigga? Get the fuck on.
I think right now he's like probably the most hated character at this point.
Yeah, he's the lawyer from season 1.
Yeah.
I mean, from the first Power.
Yeah,
he's Terry. That lawyer now.
Not Terry. Was it Terry? Yeah, Terry. He's the hated.
It's Terry. He's Terry now.
Yeah.
We see he said, I know you were selling candy out the selling drugs at the candy shop. Clean your shit out. Clean your shit out.
Yeah, he got on her head. But like I said,
nobody gives a fuck. I was like, this nigga gotta die. Like, he talked too much.
You know what's coming.
Yeah, he gonna get popped. Effie goes up to the roof. She spots the camera instantly, which any nigga would. Like, your peripherals, you're gonna see that camera.
If you selling drugs, your peripherals need to be everywhere. Like, especially
every fucking where.
You need to watch everything.
Yeah. Did they show the printout of that picture, right?
Of Effie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed it.
Who had the printout?
That was that Blanca and them? Like they had that picture. Blanca and Jenny, right?
So they both did. Okay, they both had that picture. Because it's something up with Effie, man. They ain't saying. I
don't feel like nothing going on with Effie no more. I just think she's just she's just poor.
If they do that, then everything they did when they first introduced her was for nothing.
Yeah, I honestly, just the way that, cause she ain't got no money, you know what I mean? And so I feel like they would at least fund her situation to make it seem like, you know what I mean, she with them and she's able to still, you know, do the things that they do. I mean, they all got designer clothes for God's sakes.
It's just weird, man. It just literally don't make sense. It's a lot of shit that don't make sense. Don't make sense in the first time when she snitched on Tariq and text somebody we don't know what she text. It don't make no sense that she's been selling these keys all the time, but she still don't got money to pay for college. She's flat broke after being cut off for a month. None of this shit makes no sense.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm totally confused for the most part watching this shit. So sometimes I gotta watch it twice. You know what I mean, just to tie everything together. But it's just like I said, a lot of moving parts.
I don't fucking get it. Like, I don't understand Effie's character at all. I don't understand why they holding on to, if it was a real attempt at murder, why are you playing it off to be like, we're not going to say anything? It's dumb.
She gonna die.
No.
She gonna die.
She gonna be Kane's girlfriend.
She gonna die.
Man, we put a poll up. Put a poll up.
I'm saying that because I feel like at this point, like, she is, just like you said, like, what's the point of her?
She has a point.
Does she?
Yes.
Just to be with Kane?
It's yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody gonna end up taking her out.
Kane don't got no other love interest. Kane is fully in on her.
We'll see. I guess
it's gonna be Kane girl, man.
I don't see it. I see something happening to her, and him and Kane getting into Tariq and Kane getting into something because of what happened.
They gonna get into something because he's talking to her now.
I don't think Tariq give a fuck.
He do.
You think he still care about Effie?
Yes.
After what happened?
Yeah. He can play tough all he want. I get it.
That nigga
still care.
Nigga came to her dorm room just like, man, what a picture at? She was like, let me back into the business. He was like, man, yeah, that nigga bounced. He was like, fuck you there. He didn't even think about the picture no more. Nigga just skated.
Nah, he went there to record her talking.
Yeah.
I said Salim was dead. Okay, so you see the dude, that the detective dude is outside of the coffee shop. He finds one of the coffee cups with the drug still in the bottom of it.
You telling me after all of this time, that's how they found out? Like, after all of that time, all of the detective work that they've been doing, all they have to do is check the trash bags.
Not only that, they're talking before he goes to look for that coffee cup. They're talking to the three detectives. They put everything together within 2 minutes. No, Tariq is working with this guy. This guy is connected to this guy. So all of this is related to this. Because if you think about it, if you carry the one, you add 3, then this got to be, and they got to be doing something a coffee shop because that doesn't make any sense. And if you put this with this, and now we got the whole operation. Let's clean coffee cups.
You know what it is? They just as confused as I am. When it comes to the episodes, like I was just like, man, what's going on for real? And then it's like one day I'll get it. One day everything will be like, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get it in 2 minutes. I'm like, that's what happened. Because right now I'm like, I'll watch a whole episode and be like, and then later on, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get the whole
Right.
I'm gonna get the whole season.
It's gonna settle in your mind. I get it.
Yeah.
So Kane pays Effie's tuition because Effie don't got it. So that's why I say Kane gonna get them draws. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Kane's going to end up fucking, and they're gonna end up being together. She's gonna show up to one of the meets, and fucking Tariq gonna be like, "What are you doing here?" He'll be like, "I'm not here with you." And then Kane gonna walk in, "What's up, nigga?" Like Kane, because Kane wanted to say something. Like Kane wanted to jump so bad. Like, nigga, say something.
Remember, I told you this. Tariq gonna get her up out of here.
Nope.
He gonna get her up out of here. And then Kane gonna be upset that he got her up out of here, but he gonna get her up out of here.
I don't see that happening. And I just don't see that happening, man. Kane ain't had a girl this whole fucking show.
And that's what makes it like, okay, like, what is it, 3rd season? He ain't had no woman the whole 3 seasons. Why you gotta get one now? Why I gotta
because she just as cold as he is, but I still don't trust her, motherfucker. I still don't trust her character.
You think that she's in cahoots with the law? I don't think that though.
I don't know. No, I'm saying that's what I thought at first, but now I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I'm saying if everything I saw in the past comes to nothing, then I don't know why they wrote it like that.
Yeah.
She was a lesbian at one point.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know why they wrote it like that. If it comes down to her getting killed and her just being a regular girl that was struggling, I don't know why they wrote it like that.
Did we pass the part to where Tariq was having a conversation with Tate? Because he wants to give, like, pretty much he
wants to give the no, we didn't pass that part yet. Okay. So Drew goes to the what the fuck is their names? The other gang?
The Castillos.
He goes to the Castillos. He like, I need to know where the Russians' next drop is gonna be. How do they know where that? Anyways, so he gets the I don't know why they know. He gets the information to Tariq. Tariq gets the information to Tay Diggs. Tay Diggs uses the information to boost his votes.
Who's Tay Diggs?
Tay Diggs. I didn't mean to say Tay Diggs. I meant to say nigga, my mind is, man, what the fuck? Yeah. There's so much shit going on, man.
Yeah. So, he gives him the drop on the Russians,
right,
which is crazy because that puts heat on him. You know what I mean? But he's able to get his votes up. Like, if somebody gave me that information, it's just like, yo, I'll give you information to get your votes up in the poll. But you pretty much got to tell everybody that you're the one who did it. Like, you're the snitch. You're the target. You're the broadcasted snitch now. So when they do the interview,
you got to get hemmed up.
Yeah.
Who told you?
Exactly. And he take on snitch so damn fast. Like, shit, Tariq in there.
I need $5,000, and I tell you,
Tariq and the Tejadas.
Man. Anyway, so they got the coffee cup. They know about the coffee cup drug operation. Monet, though a lot of the shit I don't like with her character. The plan was genius.
Which one? The one about was setting up Kai and
she covered all her tracks on everything.
That shit was weird. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know if we got to this part yet, but I was thinking when she was having that conversation with him, and she texted them like right away. Like, she used his phone like seconds after the shot was.
Yeah.
So it's like, they timestamp phones.
Yeah. No, she picked up his phone.
But she just sent that text after he was shot. Seconds. So it's like, you would see that, oh, you look at the phone, like, you look at the phone call and you realize that there was pretty much a message sent like seconds ago. How could he send this message and you talk to him at the same time and he gets shot? Like say if it was
So
if it was 7:58, he got shot. She sent the message at 7:59. They all come in, look at the phone, and it says 2
but
minutes.
they don't know what time he sent the message.
It's timestamp.
It's timestamp, but they weren't looking at their watch when they walked in. Like, wait a minute, he sent us at 7:59. Mom, you just killed him at 7:58.
I mean, to me, that would just be common sense. It would just like I feel like they took that information really quick, like because pretty much she showed them the phone, like he was the one who did it. Like he's the one that's I'm confusing myself now.
Yeah, you are.
Pretty much the text was to what was it about? The text was it about the
The text said we need to talk. The Tejadas know the Russians didn't kill what's his name?
The Russians didn't kill what's the nigga's name? Poppy. Right. So you would think that they would at least look at the message like, I don't know, man. It just seems like common sense to me. I'll be just like, this don't even seem right. Like the messages was a couple of minutes ago. Like my phone's a timestamp.
I understand what you're saying with the timestamp, but I don't know what that has to do with it. You're not gonna run in there and look at the timestamp. For one,
I get it.
For one, and for two, he could have sent that message during the conversation they were having. If he's in there talking to Monet, it ain't like he can't be talking and looking at his phone. Like I think they know.
It was just really quick for me, but yeah, go ahead.
It was indeed really quick. It was indeed really quick, but it was cold how she used that because I don't even think that was his phone.
She put a phone in his pocket.
Yeah, that was the phone she used to text dude in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was cold how they did it. Well, with saying that, I can understand what you're saying. She could have sent that text on the walk in. Like, why wait till he's dead and then send that text?
It was just quick to have a plan. I feel like shit should be like a little bit more put together than that. But it was like because Kane came in there and shot him. Mm-hmm. Then she grabbed the phone, right, and sent the text message. Like when Kane was in there, or what did she send? Because it's like they were fighting at first. So it's like, so you hear?
Oh no! You're right. Kane came in there, he shot him, and then she said, "Go check on Drew," and then he ran back out, and then she
did the phone thing, right? So I mean, I guess that's how she set it up because it was the accurate shot from across the room to kill Big Mike. I was just like, so Kane is a marksman now. He just out here shooting niggas. He could have shot his mom on accident. That was how far it was.
He is a marksman. He shot the nigga, the Russian nigga that did the drive-by.
That was his bullet. That was his bullet.
That was him.
Oh yeah, I didn't know whose bullet it was. His bullet was just flying.
Nah, I don't know who the fuck it was.
Bullet was flying.
He's a marksman. But it was cold how she put all that together because then Drew wakes up in the bed with dude get in the shower. I guess he keeps the phone with him and decides to text the number right then and there. Finds out it's
his phone,
which is actually funny because you have his phone number. Mm-hmm. So just looking at the phone number, you could be like, "Why is he texting you?"
I'm telling you, it just don't make sense. I think that's why I'm just, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm confused. Honestly, like I feel like I want to watch this episode again until I get what exactly happened because it's all over the place for me.
I got what happened, but it was the convenience of it all. That's all it was. It's just the convenience of everything.
I guess I get the full story. Like when it's over, you get what happened. Of course, it's like I got it.
No, I'm saying everything in the moment. It was everything had to work exactly how it was supposed to work.
Yeah.
Because the point of her texting him and sliding the phone into his pocket was so it can alert when they walk in. They could be like, "Who was that?" It could have been anybody texting, but why are you alerted? Why are you alarmed by him getting your text message?
Yeah.
And then Monet looks like, I don't know, check his pocket. So I get it. It's very convenient how it all worked out.
Yeah.
It's very convenient. And then they take his head to the Russian boss, and that's the truth right there. So it's everything's buried because Drew kills dude. So now
did they just pull up on the Russians?
Yeah, to bring him the head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they pull up on the Russians and bring him the head. Like that wasn't that you in a war with the Russians.
And you just walked in.
You just pull up with a cooler.
Yep.
All
right. I don't like that they kill Big Mike though. I think he's too much of a good actor to just kill him off like that. I wish he could have stayed around a little bit longer.
Chess moves, man.
I guess.
Yeah, it's like because he was trying to be in alliance with him, but at the same time he wanted Mo's cheeks, and that wasn't going down.
Yeah. So I get why, but it's like, damn, man, he's a good actor. Tariq, how does this episode end off?
Well, we passed the part when what's it called? Salim and Diana, Dirty Diana.
Oh, that's what she said. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? You a gangster? Your real name is Clarence. She basically did that to him, like, and I'm gonna tell everybody.
Right. She found these. Well, she had a conversation with her mom, and she was like, "Yo, you know, pretty much you my daughter. You know what I mean?" She was like, "Yeah, mom, you taught me a lot. Whoopty wop." So it's just like that's pretty much showing they had their little moment or whatever on the phone, mother and daughter moment to have that exchange in order for this situation to happen. So it's just like I'm just like my mom. I'm gonna use these chess moves as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna find out who you really are, which is weird for him to like. I'm gonna be this woke. I'm affected being this woke nigga because I'm ashamed of how I grew up.
Because he had just said in the class how his mother was a single mother and did all that shit.
Right. Like why are you lying about that? It's not like you went to like a HBCU.
Yeah.
It's a regular school.
And you keep getting on Diana for her family.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you going so tough on her and knowing you lying about your goddamn family? You're privileged. You grew up in an amazing life.
Yeah.
And you keep judging her for the shit she's done and is going through and passing your beliefs onto what she should do with her life. Like, nigga, what is wrong with you?
You think that's going to be the end of his character? Because if you think about like what's going on with him and Diana's, like now she's definitely not fucking with him, so they're not going to be together.
They're gonna find a path back.
So what's his point to being in the show now?
They're gonna find a path back
because he can't snitch. You know what I mean? He can't kick her out. Like pretty much, he got to give her a raise. He was like, "Yo, I need a raise. I need all of this."
She's gonna find a path back to him.
Okay, man. If she dealing with this nigga, you know, that's just weird. That don't make sense. I think he gonna end up getting killed before that happens. I think everybody gonna die though.
It's gonna be a path back.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird as fuck. But there has to be a path back because she ain't gonna be with Tariq because Lauren's coming back.
Yeah.
So Lauren's gonna be with Tariq, and Effie's gonna be with Kane, and she's gonna be with this weird ass Candy nigga. It's just what it is. What it is. That's the full circle. But his family that he's adopted into is going to be somebody important.
You think so? The white family?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right.
So the last, I want to feel like the last thing that happened is Braden finds out that his family's company, the uncle's running the whole Ponzi scheme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he finds that out.
His reaction, I'm like, nigga, how you mad? All the shit you've been doing, how you mad? Like how you upset about it?
Niggas always feel a certain way when they dealing with a girl and they find out the girl really, you know, she wasn't there for those reasons. Like she don't really like she fuck with him, but like in his mind, he's just like, yo, you used me.
No, I'm not. I'm saying overall, like you mad at the uncle. You've been doing this in my family, in my family name. The uncle, like, nigga, you selling drugs out of here.
Think we didn't know? That nigga be snitching on himself too. He didn't have to cop up to it. He was just like, yeah. I did. He could have just been like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Where's the proof?
They're like, nigga, we've known the whole time. Like, we ain't stupid. We know exactly what you're doing. You doing what we doing.
And it was just like, it's the air bubbles in the bottom of the cup. It makes the coffee hot. Like, nigga, you keep the drugs there. Shut up.
You said everybody knows that. No, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit. We talk about Gordo getting popped by Drew.
I kind of skimmed over it.
Oh yeah, because the scene he popped Drew while he was naked. No, Drew popped him taking a shower.
I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Yeah. I just feel like the phone thing just bothered me because I feel like there's no questions behind like all of these serious, like you can't just get a phone call and like without doing the research or nothing. It's like you don't know what's going on. You just pop the people that you just popping people. You know what I mean? Like
it literally didn't say in the phone, I killed him.
Nothing.
Like, it said, when can we talk?
You just he just realized I was, the message. Then he finally looked at the number this time. He was like, yo, what the hell is this? Like, this is the same phone or whatever.
because the phone went off when he texted. The
Right.
other dude phone went off, and then he was just like, he killed him. He was like, he killed Poppy. How you know he killed Poppy? The text message said from Big Mike. It was supposedly from Big Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, they know the Russians didn't kill Lorenzo.
Right. So that don't mean he did it.
Right. It just said we need to talk.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you killed him then.
So
Nah, that ain't how that works.
they just setting him up for another boyfriend. That's all that was.
I don't know, man.
Like, we got somebody lined up for you, bro.
Nah, I feel like he's gonna be a savage. I feel like he's done with boyfriends because this was the one.
Said this was the one. Oh man, I think this episode ends. This episode ends with Tariq paying a guy for a DEA badge. Oh,
nah, that wasn't a DEA badge. That was like a janitor pass.
that was the DEA badge. He was like, "How much?"
Oh, was it? Was it for real?
I just said DEA on it.
Fuck no.
That nigga bought a DEA badge in his jacket and a hat.
No, man, that was like a janitor pass. That was not a D. Nah, hell no.
That shit said DEA.
No.
I'm looking at it. I mean, it was like, how much can I get for that badge? It was like, word. Oh man, it's the show, man.
They literally don't give a fuck.
It's like, let me get that about you.
That nigga paid a DEA agent who's investigating him for a badge in the outfit.
He was outside doing something, and it was just like, let me get that out. Let me get that about you. That should say DEA. I don't know if is an agent or he's helping the DEA, but the badge says DEA on it.
Let me get to the killer part of it all. So he do all of this shit. Lauren has to find a way to sneak away. They get in the bathroom. It's like, oh shit, what he about to do? Because they do the slow dramatic. Like, oh, he about to kill her in here? No, he plays her a voice recording.
Yeah, okay.
I can send a voice recording from my phone to another phone. I don't need to see you. I can send a voice recording. I can record something right here on my phone and send it.
Hey man. Oh shit. So yeah, this to end it off, man, this episode ends with Diana getting arrested
at the dinner table.
That's how the episode ends. You know she's gonna be doing she's gonna be telling, because you can't put the weakest person in the family in
she had her gangster breakout moment when she was checking Salim. Salim gonna come get her out.
This nigga said this guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
That was her approach.
It was. She pulled out pictures. She had receipts.
Yeah, that was her gangster. So she ain't gonna tell, and she's gonna get out. But she's gonna turn into some gangster shit. I feel like for the moment, but then Salim's gonna win her heart back with another poem.
One fish, two fish. Ass poem. That shit was so bad. Just like that nigga thought he was gonna win. That was gonna be one of the.
Get all of that for you in there.
I was hoping it wasn't one of the moments, honestly.
The poem moment.
Yeah, that shit felt like some Bel Air shit to me.
Oh, I knew it was coming when dude said, "Coming to the stage." I was like, "Oh man," I thought they were just kicking it, just to show like Light Skin Keisha make music. But then when dude said, all right, coming to the stage," I was like, here we go.
I would at least, like, if I was Light Skin Keisha, you don't get enough like play in the you see her when the classroom scenes and stuff, but do one of your real songs. I feel like they just put a song on there and then she had to rap karaoke on it.
That wasn't a real song?
I don't think so.
I've never heard a rap.
It sounded offbeat, and it sounded like that was a song that they wrote and they just made her perform it because she's not really a rapper in the show.
Copyrights, I get it.
Possibly, yeah, but it was bad. So I was like, man, I would have been like, yo, play my hits.
Play number 7, right?
Exactly. Play my biggest song. But anyway,
yeah, I don't know. So I haven't seen any previews for the next episode, but I'm sure Diana gets out. She ain't gonna say shit.
Okay.
They jumped early on this arrest shit. But you see they didn't arrest Effie, right?
No, they haven't. Even though they have her on camera. They got the whole, they got everything set up. I thought since they have the RICO, they could get everybody.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. I think they're trying to grab the person that they think is gonna crack, pretty much.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see them doing that, trying to put pressure on her. That ain't gonna work. She's a Tahara. Shit ain't gonna work.
Oh, what do you think about Sax?
What I think? Oh, that nigga had enough. He wasn't playing with her ass.
Nah, he was not. He ain't. He might end up getting up out of here.
Do you see them finally killing Sax?
You know what's funny? You know, like Sax was always like that character that I was like, I don't know why they stretched his role out so long from like the power
People
episode.
hated him
Like,
in the first
yeah,
time.
I was saying, like, why is he still that character that they've decided to hold on to out of everybody?
I think it was because he was so ruthless. Like he was to the point of no return with the ruthless shit he was doing.
Yeah.
So it was like the character that you love to hate. It's like I hate this nigga so much that I need to keep seeing what he's doing.
Right. They even had in Power. They had like didn't he have his own episode? Like when they was doing the episodes at the end, like who was gonna kill?
I hated that shit.
Ghost. Yeah.
When they did the rewinds of like they showed each person that could have killed Ghost. I hated that shit.
Yeah. That nigga Sax knows somebody in the writing room. He's like, yo, keep me in there. Don't write my character out yet. Look.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know about this show sometime, man, because it's like honestly, when we do the recap, I'll be just sitting there just like that don't make sense.
It don't really make it don't add up. And the writers be like, yeah, I know. Watch what we do next, nigga.
See, it seems like the people in the comments, they be knowing though. They know exactly what's going on. They be like, nah, this happened. It's like, so hey.
If you we did that, yeah, that's what's up. But that nigga gave about $300 to a DEA agent
for a badge
and a jacket and a hat.
Like, let me get that about you.
That literally doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, hey,
it doesn't make sense for them to allow her to go to the bathroom alone.
Mm-hmm.
None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I wish that wasn't. I wish that was a janitor like I thought it was.
Yeah, when I saw it said DA, it reminded me of this movie that I saw the nigga's cop uniform. It just said cop on
it. Yeah, that other movie.
Like since when you cop uniform?
That nigga went straight to Hollywood City and bought a costume. Yeah, that'll work.
Telling you, man, all of these episodes, these new shows, it's not about like some shows, of course, it's about good story, right? And you see where those shows go. The best stories they be having, like other than Snowfall, they had like 2 seasons, like it's a limited series. Like, yeah, damn, that was good. But the shows that be having like 5 or 6 seasons, just be man. Snowfall was like kind of the last of what was the last 6 season series that was just like, damn, like Black.
How many was Breaking Bad?
I'm talking about Black series. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, Black.
Yeah.
The Wire was only 5, huh?
That was, but look at the time. I'm talking about the time gap between these shows or whatever. It's like you got The Wire and then Snowfall.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying in between. Well, Black series don't get a lot of seasons.
Yeah, it's like they have comedy series that are good, but it's like the dramas, it's like, it's limited or it's just, or fall off or whatever the case is. I just feel like there's so much of a gap in between like a really good Black drama series.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, they don't give them a chance. They don't really get re-signed like that. Yeah. They give them niggas one season deal. Show us what you gonna do.
Yeah. But
yeah, we're here. So Power. Another episode down. Well, we got 3 more. Are they doing 10?
I think so, yeah. They're doing 10.
So we got 3 more. Predictions, don't have any. Just Kane and Effie. That's gonna be a thing.
Yeah. I feel like just by default, I'll be like, oh, this nigga gonna die because of what happens, but that's all I'll be having sometime for this. We keep it real. What happened to the ghost of Lorenzo? Like, there's one episode and they ain't gonna show him again. It's like, what was that?
He's done. He's out of here.
Yeah. So anyway, share, subscribe, all of that. Let us know. Let us know what we didn't catch and explain it.
Talk to us. We talk back. We everywhere if you're there. We listening. We ain't mad if we wrong. If we didn't catch something, say, hey, nigga, no, this really happened. We ain't gonna be mad at that either.
Yeah.
But we're just here, y'all. We don't know where we are, but we're here.
We out.
Merch coming soon.
Here?
I think.
Nope.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.